Shall we start, or we'll wait for some more time?
No, we can start.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So before going to start the session, I would like to take a few inputs from you so that I can understand whether this course is suitable for you or not, and also I can get some idea how on what way I can proceed. So first, let us start. I know about Natras. Anyway, I would like to know about all three of you, Murthy, Harish, and Natras. So just one or two things, 1 or 2 minutes, so it's enough. What's your background and currently what you are working on, and if possible, just few keywords about blockchain. What you heard about blockchain, any of your circles. So just so that I can understand something.
Yeah, sure. So now I am Harish. So I'm currently working in Charles Schwab as a ETL developer.
Mm-hmm.
And I am having hands-on experience with big data and few other cloud platforms too.
Good.
Yeah, so I came from data analytics background, so and data engineering and data analytics background.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm pretty new to blockchain, but I know that one of the applications that it came out is from cryptocurrency, a blockchain.
Okay.
But I don't know anything about particularly on blockchain. What are the different applications? Why it is mainly used in banking sector, or is there any other way? Is there any other industry also that can use this blockchain in the real time?
Yeah, very good. No problem. We'll see it. Yeah. Yeah, please, Murthy.
Okay. I have around 20 years of experience, mostly in data analytics.
Good.
ETL, informatics, and a little bit of talent.
Okay.
And prior to that, I was in legacy systems on mainframe. Initially I started with mainframe. Okay. So as far as blockchain technologies are concerned, I'm new to this. As Harish mentioned, I have very Harish's knowledge. Like I have a very basic idea, like where it is being used in cryptocurrency. That's what I know, but I don't know the internals of this blockchain. So
fine, not a problem. Yeah, you are talking something.
Hello?
Yeah, Murthy, you can proceed.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, so I know where it is blockchain is being used, but I don't know the internals. So I'm pretty new to this blockchain.
Okay, fine, not a problem. Yeah. So Natras.
Yeah, so I have 20 years of experience in data, business intelligence, data warehousing, and all those kind of things. I've been introduced into, let's say, cryptocurrency by my nephews a few years ago in 2017, more as an investment. And then when I started digging deep into it, and I got really passionate about the actual technology itself. And I heard a lot of podcasts and all that for last 2 years. And I understand that the technology is not new, but the way it is implemented as immutability and all that is actually something that is attracting a lot of people into the blockchain technology. So I did my foundation certification with Blockchain Training Academy, probably a few months ago. So I'm looking forward to learn a little bit more hands-on and understand how we can implement the blockchain technologies. One, in the company where we are working now, right now, that's the financial institution. And two, I really wanted to develop an application that could be used by wider people outside of the company.
Okay, very good. Fine. So let me introduce myself. My name is Rao. I have more than 15 years of IT industry experience. So in that, from last 2 years, I was completely on blockchain technologies. So right now, I'm working as a blockchain architect in one of the companies in Hyderabad, and training is my passion. So before blockchain, I was worked as a data scientist. So with the forecast of the current technology of the blockchain, I completely spent my time from 2016 onwards. So luckily, I got opportunity to work on this technology, and yeah. So already I have trained nearly 7 to 8 batches on this blockchain technology. So I am very much passionate about this blockchain teaching. Actually, I really enjoy it. So today this is my fourth batch. So I have still I have more energy. So hope for the next at least 1.5 hours to 2 hours, I will try to give my level best to understand this technology and how the opportunities or how the future on this blockchain technology. So one problem with today's session, it is a Zoom basic version. So for every 40 minutes, it will be session will be closed, and please do rejoin. So tomorrow, I will start with the paid version. So today, please bear with me. So for every 40 minutes, it will be closed automatically, and please use the same link and relog in. And one more thing, at any point of time, you can stop me. You need not to wait till end of the session. Whatever doubt you have, whether it is small or big, that doesn't matter. So you can stop me at any point of time. That's not a problem. So now it is 8:10. At least for next 30 minutes, we will see some use cases. So sit relaxedly. You need not to note it down anything. Anyway, session will be recorded. I will share this one. And any new joining? Yeah, that's all from my end. I think Rajesh joined. Rajesh, can you just tell about you and what you are working on and what you heard about blockchain so that I will get some idea?
Hello.
Yeah, Rajesh.
Currently, I'm working on a SharePoint developer.
Mm-hmm.
One of my suggest is crypto. Blockchain is a future like that. He said that's why I'm looking for blockchain.
Okay. No problem. Right. So we'll start the session. So this is a Wikipedia definition. We'll come back to this definition once again. So the landing slide itself, it will give you a more understanding. It is a new technology, and very rarely we will get the opportunities when the technology beginning of the times. I know the days of internet when it was started somewhere in 2001. I was completed my post graduation. Very few people they forecasted about the internet and the future of the internet. So I remember the days and how the internet application started. That time only Yahoo Mail and Hotmail, these are popular. Somewhere in 2003, we got the Gmail accounts. I know the demand of the Gmail at initial days. So yeah, so I got after software bubble, I got opportunity, first opportunity in software industry somewhere in 2003 actually. So I started my career in 2003, and I remember the days, what type of applications we built at that time, and how it was evolved the technology, and still lot more scope is there. So when we just look back about 20-25 years of this internet evolution, we have seen many phases and many type of trends and many kind of applications. Still there is a bigger scope. So whatever email applications or web applications or mobile applications, social media, cloud applications, and still bigger scope for data science, IoT, augmented reality, these kind of applications we can able to see. So how we are comparing blockchain with internet actually. So when this slide was prepared, starting days of my blockchain learning days somewhere in 2016, 2017. So just I have taken few words of the buzzwords of the blockchain from different books and from different articles. So some authors, they mentioned it is a technology, and a few books I have seen this is a new kind of database or data structure, and it is a new kind of network, and it is a cryptocurrency, it is a digital ledger, and it is a new industry, and it is started as a movement, and it is going to be a big revolution. Okay, this is all a normal general keywords about blockchain. Anyway, we'll come back to this slide once again at the end of the session. So general definition for this blockchain. Before going to start the actual blockchain, what I observed, two myths are there. Generally, people, what they feel, blockchain is not Bitcoin. Many people, they are thinking that blockchain is a Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is one of the successful application which was built on top of blockchain technologies. Like internet, we have internet technologies. Internet is not Facebook or Google, right? So Facebook is one of the applications on top of internet. So many people, they are thinking that blockchain is Bitcoin. That is not true. Bitcoin is an application. And this course is not for encouraging Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies, but we need to understand the power of blockchain technology with the help of Bitcoin. Why? Because this is one of the oldest application in this and first application using this technology. So somewhere 2009 February it was started, and it's more than 10 years old, and we have seen major whatever issues we are facing currently, those issues were not faced by Bitcoin. So majorly we are observing that downtimes of the websites or the applications and hacker attacks. So we haven't seen any major hacker attacks on Bitcoin, and also we haven't seen any downtimes actually. Though it is working 24/7. So let me show you a website, CoinGap.io. So this is these are the current cryptocurrencies. There are about more than 2,000 cryptocurrencies are there, which was built on top of blockchain technology. So this Bitcoin, whatever data it is storing, everything it is recorded on blockchain. So it is working 24/7, 365 days. So the beauty, it is no downtimes, no hacker attacks. So during this next one and a half hour, if possible, I'll explain the internals of the Bitcoin as well. So we will understand what is this hash, what is this number, and what are the transactions, what are the fees and all. So here the point is, we need to understand the technology with the help of this application. Okay, so how it will be stored, how the data will be stored in the blockchain, and what are the advantages if we store this data in the blockchain. So why can't we use the current technology or the traditional technologies for these kind of applications? And we'll come back to this slide, this website once again. But one more myth, especially countries like India, people are thinking that Indian government is discouraging blockchain technology, which is not true. So Indian government is encouraging to leverage the blockchain technology. So many people, they are thinking that Indian government is opposing to leverage the blockchain technology, which is not true. So especially Indian government, especially Indian regulatories, they are encouraging. So if you observe the major regulatories in India, RBI for banks, IRDA for insurance, PFRDA for pension regulatory, TROI is for telecom, and SEBI is for stock exchanges. So already all the still there are a lot more regulatories. So but all these regulatories, they have given approval to use this technology. So especially ICICI Bank and Axis Bank already started their pilot projects using this technology, blockchain technology. Very soon we may see the transactions, whatever we are doing in our regular life, it will be recorded on blockchain technology. We'll see what are the advantages and what are the current issues in few minutes. So even insurance companies, IRDA has given approval. So maybe in near future, the claim processing and all the business activities of the insurance companies, it will be shifted to blockchain technologies. So like PFRDA, TROI, already the major telecom company in India, Reliance Jio, recently announced that they are going to use blockchain technology with maybe 1,000 nodes of the network. Very soon, they may start their pilot project. And SEBI has given, so SEBI is the stock exchange regulatory. So with the approval of SEBI, BSE and NSE already started their operations, so their pilot project. So maybe very soon we can see all stock market transactions will be recorded on the blockchain. And I will give one small example. If we move this one transactions, say stock market transactions on blockchain technologies. Currently, if we buy any stock in India, so to get the real ownership, that means to record that stock onto your demat account, it will take transaction day plus 2 days. So total it is taking more than 2 days time. So with the help of blockchain, it will be almost all instant. So if you buy any stock, definitely within few minutes, you will get that stock into the demat account. So it will be almost all instant. Okay, it's a major trend. And also there are some more issues from the what we call stock brokers, and also there are some loopholes in the system. So definitely with the help of this technology, it will be resolved. And recently, the bigger scam, whatever it's happened in India from Punjab National Bank, so it was about more than 10,000 crore scam. So the loopholes in the credit, what we call credit notes, they have, with the help of bank internal management help, they have done that bigger scam. So after that, even Indian banking system, they realized that loopholes, and they are shifting their operations on blockchain technology. Okay, so with the help of blockchain technology, definitely there will be no scams like Nirav Modi scams. So in near future, so already the system, whatever we are using SWIFT, it is moving to blockchain. Okay, so just this is a brief introduction about blockchain. We will see some examples, some use cases. Before that, we'll see what exactly this one. So for last 20-25 years, what internet did for the information, whatever applications you see, whether it is email or web application or mobile application or any social media or any cloud applications, the main intention it is to share the information. Okay, so like that, blockchain is also, it will do for transferring the assets. However, we are exchanging the information using internet technology. Here, the same thing, but using blockchain, you can do it for exchanging the assets. Okay, so asset maybe which has a value, so you can directly exchange the value of the asset with the help of blockchain. So now you may get doubt. Can't we exchange the assets in digital format with the existing technologies? Definitely we can, but there are some issues. So these issues, how you can resolve. So I will give one small example. If you do any land registrations or any kind of banking transactions or any kind of medical drug buying drugs, so we are getting some fake thing actually. Fake owners are there, fake medicines are there, for farmers fake seeds are there, we'll see that use cases. So here with the existing technologies, so we are not able to prevent or control the fake things. So with the help of blockchain, definitely if the asset, it will be in digital format, we can able to shift that asset from one person to another person. Okay, so the next 1.5 hours we'll spend time how we can transfer the asset values, and also how you can record the transactions like our bank transactions, and also how we can track the assets in digital format. So in supply chain management, this is most important use case. So sometimes we need to track our assets, where it, in which location it is there. Okay, so can't we do all these things in the existing systems? Definitely we can, but there are some issues. So with the help of blockchain, we can able to resolve all these things. So let us start with few use cases, then we can go into the internals of this technology. So till now, we have seen many cryptocurrencies, more than 2,000 cryptocurrencies are there. And many people, they are thinking that blockchain is for only cryptocurrencies, which is not true. So there are many things or many applications you can do beyond cryptocurrencies. So already we know the success story of the cryptocurrencies using blockchain, but we'll see beyond cryptocurrencies what we can do using this blockchain technology. So we can able to do bank transactions, we can able to do digital health records and digital educational certificates. So what bank transactions we can do? So what are the issues in the current system? So definitely with 90% of the applications currently, which was using the centralized systems actually. So there is a client and there is a server, the communication is there between the client and server. And there may be a chance of downtimes, there may be a chance of hacker attacks, and also majority of the companies, they are worrying about internal administrators. So how we can prevent from the internal administrators or internal users? So in PNB case, it's happened because of the internal staff only. So without knowing that staff, definitely that bigger scam would not be performed. So majority of the companies, they are worrying about even internal staff also. So what happened if any bank transactions modified by the internal database administrators? Definitely we have some sources, we can do audits and all, but after damage happening, if you caught the situations, no use, right? So in PNB case, it's happened same. So that's why we should prevent the worst situations. So bank transactions and digital health records. So digital health records, it is one of the best use cases nowadays. So we all are experienced. So patients, there may be a chance to visit more hospitals, more number of hospitals with a particular time period. So maybe all these physical health records and all, it will be very difficult to carry and maintain. And if a patient visits new hospitals, it's very difficult to maintain all these last 5 years or 10 years health records. If it is maintained in digital format, definitely it will be useful. And also digital educational certificates. So these educational certificates, definitely it will be issued by the blockchain in near future. So anywhere across the globe, definitely you can prevent the fake certificates actually. So if you see my profile, recently I have done my few certifications. So all these are digital certificates. So tomorrow, if I share this link to anyone, so all these digital badges, anyone can able to check, and even they can verify it, whether this certification is really genuine or not. So like this, we can able to see these kind of applications we can see. So any universities or colleges or any new employment, also they can able to check the digital certifications. And suppose if any new company, if any company, if they want to do the educational background check or health check or previous health conditions, and also previous employment history. So they are spending lots of money with the help of the third parties for the background checks. Maybe in future, definitely all will be automated. So new employee health records, new employee educational certificates, new employee what we call previous employment history, everything will be available in the internet, and with the blockchain we can able to prevent the fake things actually. And also supply chain. So majority of the supply chain based companies, they are going to leverage this technology. So this technology is one of the hot cake for this industry, supply chain. So in supply chain, there will be many participants, and all these participants, sometimes they need to understand the products situations. So finally, if there is any damaged products comes from the shipment company, who is the responsible? Where this damage happened? So currently there are many issues. So I will explain in few minutes about the supply chain. And control of fake drugs and fake seeds. So many drug manufacturing companies, they are worrying about the fake drugs or counterfeit drugs. So with the help of blockchain, definitely we can prevent the fake drugs. And also fake seeds. Countries like India, majority of the farmers, so whoever is getting suicide, it is because of fake seeds. So recent analysis, it is saying fake seeds. That's why Indian Supreme Court already issued the circular. So every farmer has a right to know the information about the seeds before going to crop. So who procured these seeds, and who processed these seeds, and who tested these seeds, and who has given authenticity to the seeds, everything should be on the label of the packet. And if anything happened, definitely all these people will be come into the judicial system, and they need to take proper action actually. So definitely it will be helpful. This technology is going to help for farmers as well. And also land vehicle marriage registrations. So land and vehicle registrations, already some pilot projects started even in India. So Andhra Pradesh government started their land registrations using blockchain technology. Maybe in a couple of months we can see the real product. So how we can prevent the fake owners? Are cities like Hyderabad, we can see many cases that double registrations, triple registrations of a particular property. So how can we prevent that one with the help of blockchain? And also vehicle registrations. So even Indian government recently asked to the corresponding state governments, why don't we do vehicle registration at dealer level or distributor level? Why people are going and visiting again RTO offices? So why can't we do spot registration? So these kind of applications we may see. Even marriage registrations, everything will be recorded on blockchain. And insurance claim processing, many of the insurance companies, they are going to leverage this technology. Just I will give one use case in future how the claim processing will be done. Suppose if a traveler is going somewhere abroad, and the traveler may have taken insurance for his health, or loss of baggage or passport, or any kind of flight delays. So all these will be recorded on the insurance company's blockchain network. And if there is the insurance for any flight delay, if really the flight delayed by that mentioned hours or mentioned time, duration, so definitely insurance flight network company will inform to insurance company. Here it is machine to machine communication, and immediately the insurance company will do the process, and immediately amount will be credited into the traveler's account. So these kind of instant transactions we can see even in stock markets. Already we have talked about this. So very soon we can able to see getting the ownership of the stock instantly, almost at instantly. So you need not to wait for 2 days or 3 days. And also digital voting system. This is one of the best use cases, I think. So many of the people at the time of voting, so they are standing in the long queues and wasting their time. And if some people, they are not utilizing the vote right because of in remote locations. So in future, definitely with the help of smartphones, you can able to cast your vote even from remote locations as well. So these are few use cases. So definitely, while going forward, we can see some more. And how use these are the countries they are using some pilot projects. So, and these are the industries blockchain is going to disrupt. Actually, the traditional systems it will disrupt, and it will replaced by the systems will be replaced by the blockchain. Maybe it may take few years, but slowly industry is adopting this technology. So definitely we can see the transactions. And as part of fourth industrial revolution, blockchain is going to play a major role actually. So majority of the applications are technologies based on data, and with the help of this blockchain, definitely we can improve, or we can feed the quality data to the systems. So definitely we can able to see the good results. And whatever it is, the upcoming technologies, it will be linked up with blockchain. So in future, we may see the use cases like blockchain with IoT, blockchain with data science, blockchain with augmented reality. So these kind of applications we may see. And what are the features if you adopt this technology? There are 6 more minutes actually. If we lost the connection, please do rejoin. So there are some few features. So if we adopt this technology, definitely we can improve the trust in the business. So any business requires majorly the trust. So if we have trustworthy, definitely the business will improve. And also security. Majority of the companies, they are spending tons of money to improve their security standards every year actually. So hackers are getting smart enough. So even with the help, because of the hackers, even companies are also, they need to improve their security standards. So definitely all these features we can adopt if we use blockchain technology. So cost cut down. So definitely you can cut down your business operations cost using blockchain technology. Even you can reduce the risk, like PNB cases, Punjab National Bank kind of situations we can prevent using this technology. And also transparency. So some applications we need transparency, some applications we need privacy. So blockchain has both the capabilities, transparency as well as privacy. So I will give one best example, what exactly a transparency. So here in Bitcoin, there are many transactions happen for every minute or second. So if you observe, not this one, if you observe the transactions, the recent transactions, what happened. So all these transactions, whatever it is made by the people, so the data is available to the public, anyone can see the data of the Bitcoin. But the thing is, you don't know who made this transaction, right? So here, this is the buyer or seller or sender or receiver. So this is the account ID of that particular person. So definitely you cannot know, you cannot find out who is the person of this one. Okay, that's why this is one a downside of the Bitcoin application. That's why many hackers, once they hack the applications or databases, they are demanding Bitcoins actually. So you cannot find who is the real owner of this one. So though we have transparency, definitely we have some disclosure of the identity. So some applications we may need transparency, privacy. So applications like banking, so RBI, definitely it will not allow to expose the transactions of the persons, right? So it will be either in senders or receivers statement or ledger only. So it should not be exposed. Okay. So these kind of features we can able to see, and any business operations we can execute within less time when we compare with traditional systems, whether it is a remittance or any cross-border transactions. So definitely you people may experience to transfer money from abroad to India or your hometown. Definitely it will take some time, maybe few days at least. So definitely in future it will be almost an instant. So we can able to do all these things, and also with less high efficient way. And you can cut down your transaction cost of the business activities. So all these are all the basic features. Automatically all these benefits will come to the application. So these are the building blocks of the blockchain. I will spend some time. So this is main concept actually. We'll take at least half an hour to 45 minutes to explain all these 5 concepts. So we will re-log in. So it is another 3 minutes is there, no problem. So blockchain is not a new technology, right? So togetherness of all these things, all these major 5 things are pretty old, and togetherness of all these 5, it is a blockchain technology, right? So we know the power of cryptography, we know the power of immutable ledger, we know the power of distributed and decentralized peer-to-peer network, and we have seen what is mining and consensus. I will spend some time in detailed way and how blockchain technology is going to become more powerful. So with the help of togetherness of all these things, and plus one more thing, smart contracts. This is pretty old slide actually. So 6th point, we can use smart contracts. During the course, so definitely as a blockchain developer, we need to write smart contracts. So what is a smart contract? So smart contract is nothing but a small piece of computer code. So with the help of smart contracts, you can improve the machine-to-machine communication. Okay, so 4th industrial revolution main aim it is to improve, to minimize the human-to-human communication and to improve the machine-to-machine communication. So persons like Nirav Modi, they cannot offer bribe to the computers, right? So definitely systems will not listen. So in future, use these kind of smart contract operations. Already we have seen the use case like how insurance company network will talk to the flight company network. So how the claim processing will be done if really the flight delayed by particular mentioned hours. So how the transactions will be performed. So almost an instant. Even in the place of liars, definitely the smart contracts are going to come. Even in autonomous cars also, the smart contracts are going to come. So there should be a communication between 2 cars. So definitely the car 1 and car 2 smart contracts may talk to each other. So these kind of transactions we may see in near future. And liars, how it will be replaced? If there is 2 parties, borrower and lender, if there is any dispute happened between these 2, tomorrow instead of liars, definitely smart contracts will come into the picture, and smart contracts will take the decision immediately. Okay, it will not be even check bounce cases and all. It is taking years and years time. So in future, definitely we can get almost all instant results. Okay, so based on all the evidences, smart contracts will take the decisions. So we are going to close the session. Please do rejoin. So we will go more in depth about these 5 things, and after that we will discuss about different courses, how we can start. We can talk about.